Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nightmare Toys podcast. We're on episode 96. I am Brian, and with me this week is
Christy.
And this week we are talking Saw X.
X, yes.
Because Saw 1.5 just sounded weird.
And have you noticed that everybody's starting to flip it upside down and it says Xmas?
Xmas, yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh, right.
I don't know who figured that out, but that's genius. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, it works.
Somehow someone's going to make a Christmas poster.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll see that. Yeah. But Saw X, though, how amazing.
So much better than I had hoped.
Yeah.
Like I went in low key because I'm like, this is going to be horrible. But then I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, you know I'm a big Saw fan. I think the franchise is amazing. So I was excited about it, but just didn't know what they were going to do. You know, I'm like, what story are they going to tell? How are they going to put it in there? And then we kind of started seeing that Amanda was coming back. So now we know that this particular movie, we'll just say, is somewhere in between 1 and 3.
Yes.
So you don't have to watch all the movies if you don't want to, because that's what I thought. I didn't know if it's going to go after Jigsaw or what.
I was like, it kind of feels like it's its own thing. Like
a little bit.
Like, I mean,
like you don't need to watch all of them, really.
Like I had to watch the first one, but then I never watched the rest of them. So,
yeah,
but,
I mean,
like it stands on its own. Like you don't even have to watch the rest of them.
No, well. I think just in the way, yeah, well, that and maybe just in a way of kind of getting to know what these movies are about, though. I mean, you need to have some kind of, to know what these movies are doing and what they're about and what John Kramer's doing, what he's about. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess you kind of have to watch them a little bit. If you haven't watched any of them, I mean, you still probably need to watch some of them just to kind of get that idea. So, at least 1 and 2, maybe. Yeah. You can go up to 3. But, yeah, it's somewhere in between 1 and 3 is where this particular movie does take place, though. And I love Amanda. She's such a smart ass.
She kind of reminded me of Beth on Yellowstone.
Yes.
Just with shorter hair.
Yes. Yeah, she had that, like, just attitude towards her, just like smart ass, just bitchy. Yeah, but it's like whatever John Kramer would say. He's trying to say something kind of nice, and then she just has something like, yeah,
but
you know.
It's a metaphor. You get used to it.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love the dynamic between them two. Is even more so in this particular movie, don't you think?
Yeah, the dynamic between them in this one I felt was a lot better than what it was in Saw 3.
Correct. Me too. Which is weird because I guess you see a lot of their interaction, the dynamic between them in part 3. But yeah, I felt the same way. I thought it was a little better than that. And then, yeah.
And then the gore began.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Lots of gore in this one.
So it was weird. There's gore, but it's like tamed gore, which is weird because the Saw movies have been known to be like gross out effects, which some of it is very gross and cringy, but it wasn't like over the top.
Well, no, but what do you mean by over the top? Like over the top gore to me would be like Terrifier. That's over the top gore.
That was over the top, but
this isn't like that.
Kind of like when they got further into the series, like 4, 5, 6, like they just pushed the blood at you.
Oh,
like
yeah.
This one seemed much more kind of reeled back in a way, I guess, for me.
I think they're bloodier, though.
Like,
I think this is the bloodiest one.
Like, there's gore in there, but for some reason, I just felt like it was more tamed. Like,
really?
Yeah, like...
Oh, no, I didn't get that at all.
The 2 traps that kind of made me cringe. I'm like, oh, this isn't so bad.
There's lots of blood in this. Lots and lots and lots.
I guess my sensories have...
Because I think this is way more than any of the other movies.
Really? Oh,
yes,
no.
I do.
Some reason, I think like Saw 6 has been the bloodiest.
No.
No?
No, you've got the waterboarding in here, which is more like bloodboarding, we're going to call it. I mean, that's a lot of freaking blood. I mean, that's what that was. Oh, I just spoiled that. But yes.
That was a lot of blood.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel that way. I feel like this is probably the goriest.
Honestly, though, that was the most genius trap.
Mm-hmm. And I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew that it wasn't going to be what they thought because that's when, what is it, 4 or 5, when you've got Hoffman and the other cop after each other. And remember, he gets in that glass case,
Yeah.
and you think, oh, he's screwed. Nope, he did that on purpose to save himself.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew that what was going to happen with that part of the movie was going to happen.
See, so what happened? The villains started talking smack, and then they realized, oh, they're not so smart after all.
Yeah, Amanda and Jigsaw are the smartest and most creative. Mm-hmm. Like, you're not going to outsmart them. I feel like they can kidnap anybody. Don't you think? I mean, that's what they've been doing. They've been kidnapping all these people. And then, you know, they don't know what's going on. They didn't, you know, I don't know. They're genius, I think. I think these movies are so creative. And I love how the story is consistent because the story all goes together. All the movies go together. All of them. Except, well, Spiral. But we're not talking about Spiral. We're talking about all the other ones. But it's all one huge story.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, and I think this one humanizes John more.
Yes.
Like when you get further into his backstory in the sequels, like then you're like, oh wow, I really feel bad for this guy. Like he went through a lot. This one though, you're like, I got to side with him on this.
Yeah. This one really gets you with your feelings and emotions for what is happening with John and him having the brain cancer. And I mean, we're not going to go into the story plot of this one, but you really feel for him and understand why he's been doing what he's been doing and why he's going to do what he's going to do in the other movies. You understand it a whole lot with this one, and you really feel him. And now, all of a sudden, you are totally rooting for Jigsaw and Amanda in this one.
Yeah.
Because of the story of this one. So, yeah. Which I love. They did a great job with the story plot. Don't you think?
I do. Like the whole him going to Mexico, which I think.
I wasn't going to say that, but yeah.
Well, it's in the trailer. He goes to Mexico.
Okay.
Which I think it was refreshing because it takes him into a different spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not just it's an abandoned warehouse, which I guess technically it was, but
yeah, he seems to always be able to get abandoned warehouses somewhere. That's the only thing.
Like really, he just used the same warehouse they were using. It was just a different part of it.
Right, a different part of it, but yeah.
So, but yeah, like, so, and then, like, his whole relationship with Amanda, and then, this is the thing that people keep saying that he's a serial killer when he's not.
No.
Because he gives the people like,
a choice.
You can kill yourself or you can save yourself. Like,
right.
It's up to you.
Right.
So, but the fact that people just keep calling him a serial killer is...
Yeah, he's not.
No.
But with this one, though, I mean, they're all given choices. They choose, and they're trying to save themselves. There's just not enough time. You're not quick enough.
they just failed to look at it.
Yeah, you got to be a little quicker. No, it hurts, but you got to be a little quicker. I don't want to, like, give away all the traps or anything, but I thought every single trap in this was freaking amazing.
Yes.
The first one, though, since... I'll just say I love eyeballs. Everybody knows I love eyeballs. Was fantastic.
Yes, which I guess that trap is kind of given away because it's the poster.
It is the poster, but you kind of don't know everything that's happening with it, though. There's two different things happening with that one. And it's like...
But see, no, this is kind of what, like... Had he just gone all the way rather than just dilly-dallying, would his eyeballs still come out? Like, how would it shut off?
What?
The trap.
Right.
Like he has the dial.
Right.
So, and he's just going one by one rather than just, you're like, all right, I'm just getting it over with. How would he stop the trap?
Well, I think if you got all the way to 5
it just
and did all, then it was supposed to stop it. But he didn't do it quick enough. He kept going one at a time, and he should have just went, and just, yeah.
But what if the trap had malfunctioned? Like, he's still, tied into that.
Well, this is true. But any of them, I guess, could have malfunctioned in any of the movies then, right?
Yeah. Well,
you're overthinking this, Brad.
I know.
You are overthinking this, hon.
It was an intriguing trap, but it wasn't my favorite trap of the movie.
See, it was mine.
No,
for obvious reasons.
Was I forgot her name. The redhead.
Veronica?
Was it Veronica? That was like, I guess she was a prostitute.
Yes.
But yeah, her trap. That was the one that really made me cringe.
With the one with the leg? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, the leg. Okay. Yeah, yes. That one.
Because she had a lot she had to do.
Yes, she did.
It just seemed more painful every single time.
Yeah, she didn't. Yeah. We're trying not to spoil all this for everybody.
And then I will say the anesthesiologist.
Mm-hmm.
I want like a pop of that trap, but like the end of the trap.
Oh, I know. That was a nice surprise.
It's like an Iron Maiden thing, but it's like an Aztec symbol on it.
I think it looked kind of like that Aztec statue they seen at the very beginning when they were driving there. So
I thought it was really cool. But then part of me was like, well, are they going to open up the trap and see what his face looks like?
No, I guess we didn't get to see that gory mess.
Maybe
but
they'll have it on the Blu-ray.
But yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
You're not expecting that when it closes, and you're like, oh, well, that's cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I should feel bad for the guy, but I really want like something for that.
Yeah, that's just kind of neat. That's a nice surprise. So like, were you surprised by the guy coming to rescue her?
No, because there's always a twist.
Right.
So you're like, all right, something's going to happen here. And that he just randomly knew where they were.
Right.
I mean, that kind of gave it away.
My only question was this. The kid. Did he already know? Like, did they plan that and he already knew what was about to happen? Or was he really just out there playing with his ball and then, hey, guess what? Now you're coming in and doing all this. That's the only thing I didn't. I want to say that it was all planned.
I want to say it was planned. Because the way that trap was, like, you needed two people and Amanda was already chained up.
But he kept telling him not to pull it, though. So.
You don't want anything to happen to the kid.
I know, I get that.
Granted,
so that's why I was questioning if he knew or not.
Yeah. I mean, any movie that kills a kid has balls. I will say that, but
yeah, that particular scene had some balls.
Yeah.
To add a child into it. Just saying.
Yeah.
But it worked.
It did.
But it worked. Yeah, this one really gets you in a lot of emotions and feelings. Like I guess I just never really felt too much with any of the other movies. I just was like just having fun with the movies and intrigued in the story. But this one, I really felt it.
Yeah, because like with the rest of the movies, you're rooting for the people to get out of the traps and to survive and everything.
Yeah.
This one, you're rooting for John and Amanda.
Yeah, definitely, totally. And then make sure you stay for the credits because there is a whole scene you do not want to miss.
Which I knew it was coming too, and there was a thing that gave it away.
I knew it was coming, right? And is it what I talked about earlier? Is that what gave it away? The drawing?
No. So when they kidnap the doctor,
yeah,
you have to pay attention where everyone is at.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So that's kind of what gave it away.
Right. Okay. So I guess I didn't pay attention to that. But yeah, see, I didn't know what was going to pop up at the end there.
There's a certain scene that gives it away too.
Yeah. We're trying not to give it away.
I'm trying not to give it away.
But it's very exciting. Like when that scene popped up in the middle of the credits, I knew something had to happen with that other guy. Yes. I just didn't know that somebody else was going to pop up, and I was like, yay! Like I started to root for it. I was so excited. That's how. Yeah.
And then it just cuts it off.
And then and then you see it, and you're like, all right, there's gonna be another one.
Yeah. So hopefully there's a whatever. Maybe at this point they should just go with like subtitles, or not subtitles, but like the part title rather than giving it numbers, because the numbers now have kind of lost its point.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know.
You can't just call it Saw 11, but like, oh yeah, it takes place between 3 and 4.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what they'll do, but there should be another one with.
There should be. I would like to see a standalone Amanda movie, but then I also kind of want to see more Jigsaw and Amanda.
Maybe more of the story of exactly how he found her. They've touched on it, but not really gotten into it.
She just kind of shows up in the first one.
Right. So, yeah, that would be cool. I'm so down for that. I'm so rooting for Jigsaw and Amanda so much. Like, I feel like they could really kick some ass. Because they're so smart. And they're always a step ahead of everybody. When you think they're not, they are. And that's what I love about these movies. There's always, you think you've got it figured out, but you don't. There's a twist. Oh, wait, but there's another twist. You know, I love it. It's just so creative, this franchise.
Yeah. And it was good to have Saw back for Halloween. Like, that was always the trademark. If it's Halloween, it must be Saw.
Yeah, I'm just so satisfied with this movie. Yes. So happy with it. I can't say that enough.
I want to go see it again.
I know people that said they have seen it again. I've seen a lot of people tell me they liked it.
I had a friend that went on 4DX because it has an 4DX over there at Red Rock.
Yeah, they do. Like, how did that go?
Apparently the misters were just going off like crazy. The misters and the chairs were just nonstop.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, well, no, I gotta see it before they take it away.
Oh, I want to do that. Yeah, you know, and I never go see a movie again in the movie theater. I just see it once in the movie theater, and then I just wait for it to whatever. Yeah, but yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah. It was really good. I can't say it enough. I'm just going to sit here and repeat myself. And anybody who thinks this is a comedy, no. Just saying. This is not a comedy. There's nothing funny about it.
No. Other than Amanda's one-liners.
Yeah, except for her smart-ass stuff. But
I couldn't help
she can be a little funny. I did, too. There was a point I was like, oh! Ha-ha. Because she is a total smart-ass bitch. So, what do you rate it?
I'm giving it an 8.
Yeah, me too. Same thing. 8. Good 8, 9. Somewhere like that. I don't know. I don't know. Yes. 8.5. 8.
It is so up good. There in the franchise.
Yeah. Go see it. Please go see it. I can't wait to have it on Blu-ray.
It's going to be another box set. I already know.
Yeah, we'll have another box set. Because you have to have all 10, right? Yeah, and Spiral.
I already have all the other ones.
Yeah, I do too.
I regret owning Spiral, but I had to have it.
I have it. You gotta be a completionist, Brian.
I mean, you don't. There's a certain franchise where I don't own one of the movies.
Oh, which is that?
Halloween.
Oh, which one don't you own?
Ents. Why would I own Ents?
Okay. Then I get points. I get points then because you know I don't like the movie, but I own it. I bought it. No, I bought it on DVD though. I didn't buy no Blu-ray.
Eventually, I will end up buying it for the complete collection, but when it's still $30 after 2 years, that's kind of.
Well, that's why I just bought the DVD. For me, it was just worthy of a DVD.
I'm all about the high technology.
I know you are.
I need the 4Ks for everything now.
I mean, I do too, but that I just.
It's a sickness.
I just have to have it for the completionist part of it. It's so strange. But yeah. So we have these wonderful plushies. Do you want to talk about these?
Yes. So these are the new Kid Robot funny plushies.
Whatever they're calling them.
Whatever we're calling them. But we got a 13-inch Billy and 13-inch Jigsaw Killer. The Billies are pretty much gone.
Yeah.
So I have to order more.
I don't know why no one wants the pig. I'd want both.
Like, you would think you would want the pig. Like, it has the knife and everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like, iconic throughout all the movies. That's what they use to kidnap everybody.
Yeah.
But okay.
So.
And then we have the little 8-inch, too. And we never did get in the 8-inch Billy, though, even though we were supposed to, right?
They're on the way.
They're on the way?
Yeah, there was an issue with shipping, and they are
on the way. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And then how much are these?
The little one, I think, is
$16.99.
$16. These big ones are $36.
Okay. And then we also have the little Squirty Cat, too. These are cute. And on the bottom it says, I saw you. I love these. That's really all we have in right now for Saw stuff.
And then
there hasn't been really.
No, I think we have some remaining pig masks from Spiral, but that's it.
Yeah, I think we do.
All the Saw masks went
quick,
flew once the trailer for this movie dropped.
And the head knockers we had them for a minute, and then now they're gone.
I would say that. So essentially, I think the figures are coming out in the winter.
Oh, okay.
I think there's like the Toonie Terror, and then there's the actual Ultimate figure.
Okay.
For John, which
right.
I think the Ultimate figure looks cool.
Yeah, the Ultimate figure is going to be awesome. That's going to be really cool. Mezco should have re-released the Mega Scale Billy or something, or the Living Dead doll at this time, but they didn't.
They dropped the ball. That's on them.
Because I've had people ask me for the Mega Scale, and, well, I kind of also just posted a picture or whatever with me in the Mega Scale, and now everybody's asking me for that. And I'm like, yeah, Mezco didn't
yeah, the Living Dead doll is expensive.
release it. Expensive.
Yeah. Like, I was looking on eBay. People are selling for like $400.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, my God.
Like, these scalpers, man. They kill me.
That's crazy. Okay. Well, anyway. All right. Well, that all we have for Saw X.
This is all we got.
All right. So
Bye, me.
go watch Saw X, everybody. Please. So next week we will be reviewing The Exorcist Believer. So far, it doesn't look too good as far as everybody's critiques. I have seen some stuff already. I'm like, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm going to go in open-minded, but
I have
a feeling it's going to get a very low-ball score.
I'm just kind of like, whatever. I mean, I'm not really going in thinking anything, really. I'm just going to go in and watch it and see what happens. But I have not seen people say anything good so far on it.
Maybe they should have just left it to Peacock.
Well, maybe, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe we just didn't have to do it.
No, well, that's true. We didn't have to, but they spent all that money on it, so they're going to.
Right.
And they're going to torture us 3 times.
Well, I'm going to go in and I'll give you my honest review next week. And then I think after that, we are going to take a break from the podcast just for a couple of weeks. Only because we are extremely busy with so much going on this month here at Nightmare Toys, and we just have a lot of things happening, a lot of things going on. We're going to reassess some stuff, and we're going to take a couple weeks off of the podcast, and then we'll return November 1st. Well, we'll record on November 1st, but we'll return the first week in November. We will return, and we will talk about the Five Nights at Freddy movie. And my daughter will be on the podcast with us because she'll be here in town, and she's excited to talk about that. So she can talk about all that. It's going to be all on Rachel on that one because she's played the video game, so she can be a true critic more than me and you can be. So she'll join us for that podcast, and she's going to join me for my live that week as well. But I will be doing my live show every week. I'm not stopping that. I will be doing my live show. And then we have, well, this weekend, as we're talking, we've got the Joe Bob Jamboree going on.
Happening right now.
Yep. Lots of signings, lots of things happening with that. Hate that we couldn't really advertise for that way ahead of time. We just didn't have any information.
Nope. I'm still
until now.
All the information will be out now as you're watching this.
So, sorry we didn't get to advertise all that, but we got all this. You can just follow our social media and you can see what's going on. If you want to come in the store, we've got signings every day. And then the 21st is the Serena Vincent signing.
Which I'm excited for.
Yes, very excited for her to join us. And then the 28th is our Halloween party from 12 to 5. We got Jeremy the Balloon Guy will be here. Haven't seen him in a while, so it'd be nice to have him. Yeah, he can make us all kinds of fun balloons. And then Kat Cressida, who she's a voice actor. She does voices for Haunted Mansion ride and Tower of Terror ride.
Other Disney properties.
Disney stuff. I mean, all kind. Toy Story. Video games. I mean, all kinds of things. So she's going to be signing here on during our Halloween party and also on Sunday as well. From what, 1 to 4 or 12 to 4? Have we figured that out?
I believe it's 12 to 4.
12 to 4 on both days. Yes. On the 28th and 29th. So that's happening. I'll have snacks, drinks, goodie bags. I mean, it's going to be a fun time for our Halloween party. We're all going to be dressed up. I encourage everybody to come dressed up, please. And just have a good time. Just come hang out. Come get us something autographed or just come hang out and talk with us. Have a snack. I'll have cookies and candy and drinks and all that. And we'll have a sale going on and all that for the weekend. And we'll also have a Friday the 13th sale. So if there's something that you're wanting on the website as of now, Friday the 13th would be a good time to get it and get 15% off.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to do just a 24-hour sale. So it'll just be that day, Friday the 13th. And it'll be in-store and online. And then, like I said, at the end of the month, we'll do Halloween sale too, in-store and online. So plenty of sales and plenty of events and plenty of things happening here at Nightmare Toys in October. Spooky month. Yes. And God knows what else is happening. We might add on other stuff. Who knows?
I hope
not. Brian's stressed out right now.
I hope not.
We got Brian stressed out.
I'm probably already look like a zombie, and we're only day 2 in this jamboree.
Right. Well, it'll be okay. All right. Well, I guess that's it, right?
That is it.
That is it. All right, guys. We will see y'all next week, where we will talk about Exorcist the Believer. Bye.